Hey guys, my name's Craig, welcome to Pagan Outdoors. Right, this is only a bit of a short bimble and a brew job. So I've managed to get out into one of my favourite woodlands. This is a different spot to normal. I thought I'd sort of bring you guys to a different area, a different section of the woodland. So if I move this camera around, you'll see that mostly behind me is oaks. There's a few silver birch still, but and I'm sort of sat. Actually, I'm not sure what this is, to be fair. But yeah, I've got hazel, oak, silver birch all around that side. And if I pan down, you have a faithful canvas haversack that seems to get a lot of views on the haversack loadout video. I've got my Pathfinder set with a little mess stove and trivet, just brewing up a 3-in-1 coffee. I mean, it's only a quick little bimble, but it's good to be out in the woods. Oops, sorry about the wobble. But yeah, no, it's good to be out again. I haven't been out or done too many videos just because I've not been overly well. It's just been hectic family life, so these things happen, get in the way, whatever. So, but yeah, it's nice, even if it's just for a short bimble. It's nice to come out and just be able to sit down, especially with a new little area, and just sort of chill out and relax with a hot brew. Temperature's not too bad. It's clouded over since this morning because it's been really sunny and bright all day, so it's really sort of darkened off a bit now, so hence why I've got some layers on. It's got a bit chilly, but yeah, it is really nice just to come out. And I've got my little chair, little folding chair thing to sit on. Pheasants around. There's a couple of woodpeckers sort of behind the camera over that direction, about 400 yards probably. There's some pheasants off to my left, so you're right. A few other birds in the tree over there, but I don't recognise the call of them, so I'm not sure what they are, to be fair. But yeah, it is nice just to be able to get out and relax. I did try to get out for a couple of short sessions on the river towards the end of the river season, but not much materialised there. So there will be a video series coming up soon on my spring carp campaign that I'm doing, so I'm not sure when that will start coming out, but yeah, I've got 2 small heavily pressured water and a large country park lake with not a lot of fishing, so it's going to be a bit tough, but there's no point sort of going straight at the easy end. So, but yeah, it's so that should be. I'm not sure when the first one will be coming out. Depends when. I'll probably do a couple of sessions together and then sort of bring it out, type of thing. So yeah, I've got my little folding these cups. Well, wicked, these little what's this one? This one's flexi cup. There you get like the Wildo ones, Waldo, what they're called. So they're brilliant for folding up. That and the Pathfinder cup. you'll have seen the system when I did my haversack loadout video, which, as I said, has now got over 1,000 views. So which is surprising. Yeah, that's my most popular video at the moment, so by a country mile. So so thank you for everyone that's sort of watched that, or watched all my videos in fact, and commented and liked and subscribed. I think I'm up to 160 subscribers or something now, which is brilliant. So thank you for everyone who's subscribed. If this is your first video watching me, then if you sort of like what you see, then please like, subscribe. There's not, what you will see on, or notice lack of on my videos, is the walking part. I don't do walk-ins like a lot of other bloggers, YouTubers do, purely due to being mobility issues, trying to video walking in somewhere with your kit and then holding a walking stick as well, and trying to go back and forth would just completely kill me. So if you like videos that have the walking back and forth and the walk-ins and the walk-outs at the end of the video, then unfortunately you won't get to see them here. But from the comments I've received, that doesn't seem to have to, excuse me, I'm just pouring the water into my cup for my brew. But yeah, so if so it's always either of my pacer poles, or in this case my other walking stick. So but yeah, it's there is sort of issues with that side of things. So there's some things that I just can't do anymore, that you sort of take for granted. So I try and sort of do as much as I used to be able to do. So it just means different ways of doing things. So you've got like carrying your gear in. So I used to be able to carry big Bergen side pouches, all the rest of it, which I can't do now. So now I use a seat box trolley. That's normally narrow enough for most forest paths. So I use that. I've extended the base slightly in length, so that I can put, especially if it's sort of a two-nighter, I can put food box, water container, and then rucksack on top of the food box. And if it's just an overnight, depending on how far I've got to walk, you know, it could just be rucksack, water container, bit of food, sort of thing, depending on how I've packed. So also depends what I sort of the time of year, and time of year, and what I'm sort of taking with me, really. So I do have some good packs. I mean, if I come towards late spring, summertime, I'll probably end up using got an LK 35 pack, which is quite cool. So I can sort of stick that on the shoulders with some kit in, and that's quite comfy to carry. I can't sort of walk overly far. So I mean, my main pack is a Predator Caramel SF Predator 45 with side pouches and a front large utility pouch, which is my sort of favourite pack. But I mean, I do have still got longback Bergens and sort of general hiking 8 litre packs and such, small sort of 35 litre rucksacks for walking with and such. So quite cross spectrum of packs really, I suppose. But I mean, my canvas haversack from Paul Bay Bushcraft, Steve Hanley, is an awesome haversack, and I have to say I do have a Helican Tex Bushcraft satchel, which is brilliant. I do love that. But between that and my canvas haversack at the moment, the canvas haversack wins hands down at the moment. So, but yeah, I do like a haversack for a short bimble. It's just sort of easier to sling over my shoulder really. Rucksacks are not too bad, but for my for these type of hour, 2 hour sessions, then just a haversack, litre of water, combined with me Pathfinder cook lot. Well, the loadout that is in my loadout video for this haversack. Take a couple of bits out as sort of where I need them or not need them, as the case may be. But just that will do me enough for what I need. I'm not overly far from the car, to be fair, but I do like to sort of try and have everything to hand, so I haven't got to go back to the car. Where I've got sort of more supplies if I need them, sort of spare water and larger shelter and such like. Even a spare hammock, to be fair. But no, just like coming out with this. I mean, the Brown's Bushcraft. Let me just try and do it slowly and less wobbly if I can. This Brown's Bushcraft cloth, wax canvas cloth, is a brilliant little sort of almost like a little sort of tablecloth type thing, and it's been I've had it on the beach where I've needed to put bits on it, or as here where the ground's really soft and all sorts of stuff falling around. It's just nice to be able to put your cap on and your bits and bobs so you don't lose them amongst the leaf litter and that. So and it's really light as well, so it folds up small too, so you just sort of slot it in the side if you have a sack and you don't notice it at all. So, and yeah, it's just I'll just find it a cool setup for my little bimbles and Mother Nature. To be fair, it's quite quiet out here today. It's not too much little plane there, but it's not too much man-made noise today. But the birds are certainly alive in here. So luckily there wasn't too much storm damage in these woods. There's a big silver birch sort of over the back of the camera area there that come down, that's been chopped up. So if I was stronger, I think I'd it'd be coming handy for something at home, but I ain't going anywhere at the moment. But yeah, it's for the most part this wood has survived rather well, because a lot of these, like the ground around here, is sort of really soft, so even when it's dry, so the tree roots, it can be a bit iffy on the tree roots. So luckily only one or two come down in the storm, and none of the big old oaks, there's some proper old oaks in here, and it doesn't look like any of them have come down or even lost like the tops of the crowns or anything, so all their major limbs, which is good. So good for late spring when they all start greening up. coming into full foliage, and then have all the full tree canopies providing the shade in the summer. So it is just nice to be out. And personally, I do like this time of year. I know a lot of people think same as what I've said I think about the winter time. Some people still think it's bare out here, but yeah, I have to disagree on that one. Everything just holds a different charm at different times of the year. Just because it hasn't got all the foliage on it doesn't mean it hasn't got its own charm to it. So yeah, more suited to out here than I am in the urban jungle, concrete jungle, whatever you want to call it. Not quite sure if the phone picked that up. Yeah, a woodpecker in the background. Can't see it, but it's there somewhere. And there's only a couple of trees it could be in, but can't make it out at all. No, it's there. Just can't see it. But yeah, it's given everything in the current climate around the world, coming out here and just relaxing. So I'm just watching a squirrel who's watching me, seeing if I'm a threat or not. So yeah, given everything in the world, I think the importance of coming out into nature and getting outdoors, away from the screen, the TV and radio and papers and social media. Yeah, it's just now with social media, it's like a constant 24 hours a day. You get bombarded with and bad news and what they say, is it bad news sells and all that stuff, but it's not good. The human mind's not designed to take in that sort of stuff all the time. So I know not everyone enjoys nature or being outdoors, but I think for the majority it's still installed within our DNA to be out here and be amongst nature, amongst the trees. To feel safer here than cooped up in a house or a small flat or something, office. Just stuck toiling away. Even if you can only get out for half an hour on your lunch break, there's always some piece of greenery around, even on industrial estates. They're normally built outside of the city centres, so there's normally somewhere you can either go for a walk or find somewhere to sit down and have your lunch outside. A bit of greenery around there, but be it cut days or half hour, any time to unplug and just sit and chill. It's got to be good for the mind, body and soul. I will do a separate video on sort of mindfulness, forest bathing. I haven't forgotten about it, I just really haven't had the time to get out and do it, but I will be doing a video solely on sort of how I go about it. So it may not be what's in the textbooks as such, but everyone has their own unique way of doing things, as I've said before, and this will be my take on it. So you see, yep, I mean, I suppose in a way, just sitting here with a drink, listening to the birds, breezing the trees, that's a form of forest bathing right there. But I'll talk about in this other video about sort of grounding and a bit more about connecting to nature and stuff. So, because I've been asked about that before, so that video will be coming. I've got loads of ideas for videos. It's just a case of sort of, if I'm well enough for now, sort of get out to do them really. So, but yeah, if there's any suggestions for videos you guys want me to do, then please put them in the comments below, and I'll try and do them if I can. Same as what sort of do you agree that even sort of half hour around nature is a good thing? I know some people for some reason seem to think the misconception, if you can't get out for like a full day, then you're not going to get any benefit from the outdoors, which is completely misguided. But what's your guys' take on the matter? I don't know what my views are on it, but yeah, it's just nice to be out, listening to all the birds. Yes, we've got a couple of cars on this country lane, but in this day and age, especially in the UK, you can't get away from cars or tractors or motorbikes or whatever really. So it is what it is. You just have to live with it and move on. There's no point getting upset about it. But all the catkins are on the hazel I can see around me, which is a good sign. It's always an enjoyable sign that spring is on its way. I will try and do something for the spring equinox if I can, health permitting. Not sure what yet. It may just be another bimble in the evening, sort of after dark or something, I'm not sure. But I'll try and do something for it, I think. See what I can do. But what are your guys' ideas on sort of unwinding, unplugging from everything that's going on at the moment? Or do you think we need to keep abreast of, I know information is key and such, but I think as a general, us as humans have information overload. We have too much information. So what are your guys' thoughts on the issue? Can there be too much information? And especially in the world of fake news and all that stuff. So that's why I don't read newspapers. Very rarely watch the news as such. A little bit on the radio when it comes on in the car perhaps, and a little bit on social media, but I tend to steer clear of that stuff. Just reading the newspapers and listening to the news at times, it really impacts on your mental health, and to a degree mine's nagging anyway, so I don't need any more in that area. So that's why I come out, well, I've always come out here, but accessing the outdoors is even more important now than ever, I feel. So I know my friend Laurie at New Camping Man, I think he's done a couple of little videos on the subject as well, so if you want to go out, check him out. And I'm sure he's done a couple on them sort of issues too. But yeah, it's The sun's come out now, so it's looking even a bit better. We have a couple of gravel pits right next to us, hence the geese. But yeah, it is turning out quite a nice afternoon after the well, I've got one side of me dark clouds and the other side of me clear blue sky, so we'll see which wins. Not sure if you can hear them. Oh, that's pheasants as well. Pheasants, geese. There's some some sort of carrion birds, crows flying around at some point as well, sort of patrolling up and down. Let's get this out. Patrolling up and down the roads here, looking for roadkill and stuff. So certainly no shortage of bird life around here. I haven't seen a deer for a while though, which is strange, but they'll be around somewhere. But yeah, so there will be more videos to come. It's just that I've been sort of poorly and such of late. So, any suggestions for the videos, please leave them in the comments below. If you like and subscribe, up to you. I'm not here for the numbers of subscribers. I'm just trying to sort of blog my trips out as best I can. I mean, I'm only using a phone, so it's not going to be very cinematic in a way, but phones are fairly good nowadays. And this is sort of just diary entries and such, and then my sort of camps when I can get out and do overnight or a 2-night camp, and then it will be sort of fishing videos coming along too, and amongst other things. So thanks for bearing with us, guys. It's good to have the interaction with the subscribers, and just really thankful for the subscribers I do have. And also I am on Instagram as well under the same name, Pagan Outdoors. That's coming along. I'm over 1,000 subscribers on there. I think nearly 1,200 subscribers. I think some will be soon. So that's going quite, and I sort of try and do a lot of pictures over on there. So if you're subscribed to my YouTube channel but not my Instagram channel, if you'd like to sort of go over and follow me on Instagram, that'd be cool. As I say, no pressure. I don't mind if you just want to watch me videos and you don't want to subscribe. That's fair enough. Each to their own. So this isn't the shortest video, but I probably waffled on enough. So I'd like to say love and light. Thank you for watching, and I shall see you on the next video.